What's going on, guys? Welcome to another tutorial, and today I'm going to show you how to create a website for your business step by step. So stay tuned until the end of the video because I'm going to show you how to create a really nice, good looking website in 5 simple steps. So before we dive into it, let's take a look to the website we're going to create today. This website has an amazing one-page design. This means that all the sections of your website are gonna be here in the home page. I'm gonna show you how to create this about section, your programs where you're gonna maybe show up your services and do this kind of animation here, create these buttons, add your team members here as well with the social icons, client testimonials, create blog posts like this. Also, to set up your lead magnet, which is something really important, you need to start collecting emails and set up your social icons as well. Creating pricing tables, as you can see here. And finally, creating a contact form. And something really good that is 100% mobile responsive, which is something really important you need to take in mind when creating a website. So this is it. This is the website we want to create today. So without further ado, let's dive into it. So what do we gonna need? First, we need to get a domain name, where the domain name is just basically your website address, like google.com, amazon.com. If you want to know more about what it is and how it works, I create a video talking about what is a domain name, so you can go watch it in the link below. And basically a domain name, it goes around $14 a year. The other tool that you're gonna need is a web hosting service. Web hosting is basically like your home in the internet. It's where you're gonna store all your images, all your videos, all your content. You're gonna store that inside the web hosting service. Normally, a web hosting service costs around $3 to $7 a month. But I'm gonna recommend the one that I use, which is really affordable, and it also gives you a domain name for free. So that's something really good. And if you want to know more about what is web hosting, there's also gonna be a link to a video in the description below. And we're gonna need WordPress. WordPress is just the tool that is gonna help us create the website without any coding knowledge. And WordPress is completely free. If you want to know more why I choose WordPress and why I recommend it if you want to create a website with it, I have a link in the description below as well. So we need these 3 main things to create a website. Now, the first step we need to do is get the domain name and web hosting. So you have to go to bgonlinesolutions.com/bluehost and just click on get started. As you can see, it gives you a free domain for 1 year. That's something really good. Security. I use Bluehost with all my websites, and I've been using it for a while, and that's the reason why I recommend you to go for it. It's really affordable and they have amazing support as well. You have to click on get started, then choose a plan. If you want to create just one website, you can go with the basic. If you're planning to create more than one website, just choose the plus plan. In this case, we're going to stick to the basic. Here you have to create a domain name. If you have one already, just put it here. If not, let's say that we're going to look for RX Fitness domain name. That is the website that we're going to create today. I don't want to buy it. I'm just going to show you how it works because I'm going to use my personal domain name to create this website. But for you to have an idea how it works, we're going to do this. Let's say RX Fitness. And as you can see, it's not available. So what you can do, just try to make some small changes to the name. Like, let's gonna erase the E and click on next. And it's available. So this is how it works. And once you are in this page, you can have even more discounts. You have to take the mouse up here, is gonna pop up another offer. It's gonna give you more discounts. So instead of $8, it's gonna cost you $2.65 a month. So you're gonna click on claim savings. Then you can use Google. It's gonna fill all this form for you, or you can just do it manually. It's up to you. It's really simple to do all this. Choose a package, I recommend getting the 36-month price. It's the cheapest one. If you are serious with your business, go for it. If you want to test it and see how it works, just you can go for the 12 or 24 months period of time or price. I recommend getting the 36 months. The longer the period you get, the cheaper it's gonna be. So uncheck all this, you don't wanna need it. You can use a free plugin in WordPress. And as you can see, for 3 years, it's gonna cost you $95.40. Then just put your payment information. You can use a credit card or you can use PayPal here, okay? Then just click I have agreed and agree with the Bluehost terms of service. Then click submit. I don't gonna click submit right now because I already have an account, but basically the next step is really simple. Is you're gonna show you your receipt. It's gonna tell you to create an account. You have to create a password. Once you do that, you're gonna be directed to the login dashboard of Bluehost that it looks like this. I'm gonna go really fast here. This is the login dashboard, and you just put your domain name and password, login. So this is the Bluehost portal. As you can see, I went directly to the portal, but in the first time you come here, it's gonna ask you a few questions, like for example, what kind of website you want to create, if you want to add a blog, a store, something like that. You just choose the one that you're gonna need. But honestly, it doesn't really matter because you can do all that inside WordPress as well. So those are just basic questions in the first time you log in the Bluehost portal. So once you're here, you have to go to WordPress, and this is the WordPress dashboard. So once you're here, the first thing you have to do is to configure the username. So we're gonna click here where it says users, then all users, click your username, scroll down, change the nickname if you want, and generate password. We're gonna change this, something you can remember. And then update profile. This is gonna allow us to log in into WordPress just by typing this URL, WP admin. So we don't have to log in into Bluehost, then click on WordPress. No, we now can log in directly using this URL. So I'm gonna show you. We're gonna log out here. Log in with username and password. Just put your email address and your password you just created. And there we have it. Once we've done that, the second step is to install the plugins and the theme. We're gonna close this window. We're not gonna use them anymore. So let's take a look at the website to see how it looks right now without a theme. As you can see, it looks empty. It's really not that good looking, so we're gonna change that right now. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna go to appearance and we're gonna click on themes. So there we go, and we're gonna search for, we're gonna click here, add new theme, and we're gonna search for Ocean WP. There we have it. Then install and activate. Then it's gonna pop up a message that says this theme recommends the following plugins: Elementor and Ocean Extra. Okay, Elementor is actually the tool, the plugin that's gonna help us build the entire website. So let's install Elementor. We're gonna go to plugins, add new, and we're gonna search for Elementor. Install now and activate. Okay, we're gonna go back and gonna install two other plugins. Gonna click on plugins, add new. We're gonna search for Ocean Extra, This is just gonna give some extra functionalities to the theme Ocean WP. So we have to install this and activate. And the last plugin we're going to install is Elementor Essential Add-ons. So let's search for Elementor, and we're going to install Essential Add-ons for Elementor. This Essential Add-on is going to add some extra tools that Elementor needs. You have to remember that we're using the free version of Elementor. There's also the pro version, which is the one that I use, that it basically gives you everything, so you don't have to download anything else. So I highly recommend that if you want to have some more functionalities so you can design your website however you want, you can go and get the Elementor Pro. I'm gonna leave a link in the description below if you want to go check it out. So once we have essential add-ons, then we're gonna click on activate. Okay, so now we have all the plugins we're gonna need. We have Elementor, the essential add-ons for Elementor. We have Ocean Extra and WP Forms. This is a plugin that it already comes with WordPress. Now this is where the fun part starts. The step number 3, customize your site. So now we have to create a homepage, a new homepage. So we gotta go to pages here and then all pages. We're gonna go to add new. And we're gonna name this page as a homepage. It's really important here in page attributes and template, you have to choose Elementor full width. Okay, so then just publish. Now before we continue, we have to tell WordPress, hey WordPress, we want this page to be our homepage. So we gotta go back, and we're gonna scroll down and we're gonna go to settings and then reading. And as you can see, it says your homepage display. You're gonna choose a static page, and homepage, you're gonna select the homepage, and then just save changes. So now everyone that visits our website is gonna see our homepage as the main page. So we gotta go to pages and all pages. We're gonna go to homepage, and I'm gonna open it in another tab because we're gonna have to come back here in the WordPress dashboard to work in other stuff that I'm gonna tell you later. So once you're here, you're gonna click on edit with Elementor, and this is where we're gonna edit and design all entire site. You can see it's a really clean interface where you can work. This is the dashboard, the panel where we're gonna edit everything. But before I continue, I want to explain you something. With Elementor, you can edit everything that is inside the website right here, the sections and all that, but you can't edit the top menu and the footer menu. You have to do it inside the theme editor. So how you do that? Well, we're gonna go back to the WordPress dashboard. We're gonna click on visit site. We're gonna open another tab, and we're gonna click on customize. So basically here is where we're going to edit the top menu and the footer menu, but I'm going to do that later on. So right now I just want to erase this title, this homepage title. So I'm gonna go to general options, page title, click on hide it, and then publish. Okay, I'm gonna leave this tab open because we're gonna work there as well. So right now I'm just gonna refresh this, and you can see that the home page title is gone. So now I can work better here and I can show you how to do certain stuff. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to create the hero section. That is the first image that everybody see when they get into a website. So it's really simple to create one. You have to click on this plus icon and just select the structure. The structure is basically how many columns you want to have. I just want to choose this one, and there we have it. Now, as you can see here in this specific section, we have the layout. Underneath layout, we have a stretch section and we have content width. I like to keep it in box and give like 1200. And the height, go to and choose min height, and this is just gonna allow me to change the height. So I like to keep it like this. So now let's say we want to put some color behind here. So we're gonna go to style. Underneath style we have background. In background we have classic, that you can choose a color on an image. We have gradients, you can use a video if you want, and a slideshow. In this case I'm gonna show you how to put some color there. You can have different colors, but I'm not gonna use a color here. I'm just gonna use an image. So I'm gonna clear this and we're gonna choose an image. And here you'll upload all your images. I already uploaded the ones that I'm gonna use. I'm just gonna upload the hero one because I just wanted to show you how it works. So this is the hero, and that's how you upload the files. So I'm gonna give you these follow along images so you can see how much they weigh, the kilobytes and the pixels and all that stuff, because it's really important that you upload pictures, images that they're not that heavy, because that's gonna make your website to be slow. It's something you have to take in mind. And I'm gonna give you this image as well so you can see how they are optimized. And there's gonna be a link down below so you can go and download them. So we're gonna insert media, and there we have it. So we're gonna fix this. We're gonna center the image, and we're gonna go to position and top center and size cover, and there we have it. And guys, I'm gonna share with you a template for this website where basically is everything set up. You just have to make some small changes like put your colors, your text, images. I did this just to make the life easier for you, so it's gonna be faster for you to create your website. So I'm gonna show you how to do it once we finish creating the hero section. So we wanna add some overlay. So here we're gonna close background and we're gonna go to background overlay. We can add some color. You can use any kind of color you want, but I normally use black, and I like to keep it in 0.5 or however you want. I don't know. We're gonna leave it there, and we're gonna add some text. So we're gonna go and we're gonna choose an element. So we're gonna click here in this section that is looking like a Rubik cubic, and we're gonna click here and we're gonna choose heading. And here I remember that I wrote something like something like that, and we're gonna center this, and we're gonna go to style. Underneath title we can choose the color. We're gonna choose white, and typography you can choose any typography you want. I'm using Archivo Black here. Okay, let's go. Okay, all these are Google fonts. Okay, so you can use, there's many fonts you can use. Okay, there you have it, Archivo Black. And we're gonna change the size. I'm gonna use 44. I think it looks good there. Now we're gonna, this is the weight, it's just how bold you want the letter, but this is Archivo Black, it doesn't look that thin. Okay, I'm gonna leave it to normal. And uppercase, I like to have it in uppercase. You can choose to lowercase, capitalize, all that you can do it there, but I like to keep it in uppercase. And the style you can use italic and oblique. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it normal. And decoration, underline, all that, overline, you can play around here. I'm just gonna leave it by default. Line height, all that, just gonna leave it in one, is okay. And letter spacing, you want to have space, more space on your letters, you can do that here. I'm just gonna leave it normal. Okay, Now we have the main heading. Now we're gonna create the subheading, something that complement this heading. So we're gonna go back to the elements here. We're gonna choose another heading, and we're gonna, I wrote something like, yeah, I wanna center this. Okay, again, change the color, typography. I use Archivo for this. Archivo. And the size, we wanna give it something like 20 or 24. Okay, and we're gonna leave it there normal. We're gonna change that into uppercase. So there we have it. It looks good. If you want to see how it looks in the website, how it really looks, just click here, this little icon here, so you can hide this panel. You're gonna see how it looks. Okay, I think we need to change the image. We're gonna put it a little bit up and the body a little bit bigger, the text. So we're gonna do it now. We're gonna make the letter bigger, so we just have to select here. We have two different titles here. If you want to select this one, just make sure to click on this icon. If you want to select this one, just make sure to click the icon that is in this heading. So we're gonna change this one. We're gonna choose this icon, and we're gonna go to typography, and we're gonna make it bigger. So we're gonna go to maybe like 55. Let's see how it looks. Well, it looks better. Wanna leave some a little bit more. Yeah, I think it look good there. And we wanna say change this one to maybe 40. No, that's too much. 30. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I think it looks good. Well, now we're gonna change the alignment of the image. We're gonna click this 6 dots here because we're gonna select the entire section, because this is where we add this image. We're gonna click the 6 dot, we're gonna go to background, and we're gonna go to position. We're gonna choose, let's see how it looks, center. Okay, it looks better like that. And we're gonna add some animation. So we're gonna go to attachment, and we're gonna choose fix. So once we do that, you're gonna see that it has this animation. That's how you do that. Now we're gonna add the call to action button. So we're gonna go to choose another element, and you can see we have button here. You're gonna drag here and drop it below the second heading. So we're gonna center it in the bottom. You're gonna see type, default, that doesn't really matter. The text, you can put whatever you want here. Let's say that learn more. There we have it. The link, let's say that you have a page where you want to send people to, you just have to put the link here and it will redirect them to that specific page. So size small, maybe medium, maybe large. Yeah, I think it looks good like that. You can add icon if you want. There's a lot of icon library here you can choose. You just play around here and look for the one that you like, but I don't really want to add an icon here. So we're gonna go to style, typography. We wanna choose the same typography, and the size, you can fix the size here and all that. Okay, and the weight, normal, uppercase, line height, all that here. I'm gonna keep it there. Okay, and now normal text color, white. Background color, I'm gonna choose something like a blue here. It's similar to the one we're gonna use in the website. So this one, I'm gonna copy this code and I'm gonna add a border. You're gonna see why I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna switch solid, choose a board, same color here, and we're gonna add a margin. So there we have it, 4. You don't see it right now, but you're gonna see why I did that. So we're gonna go now to hover, text color, we're gonna change to the same color we have in the background, and in background color we're gonna choose clear. Okay, now you're gonna see that when I put the little mouse here, you're gonna see that it's transparent. That is the effect that I wanted. So this is how you do that. Let's see how it looks. Okay, I like it, but it's too close from these headings. I like to give it some space so it can look more clean. So we're gonna go to advanced and we're gonna change the padding. The top, we wanna move this a little bit down, maybe 50. And there we have it. See guys, this is how you create the hero section, and basically you're gonna use the same tactics, the same structure, how you change things with other sections. So now once you know how I do this and how you can do it as well in your website, I'm gonna show you how to edit the entire website. So what we have to do first is that we're gonna erase all this, but no worries, we're gonna use the template that I built for you. So you have to click the link below, download the template. Once you have it in your computer, you're just gonna go to this folder here and just gonna click on my templates. You're gonna click this icon that looks like an arrow that said import template. Click on it, select the file, and I have it here. I'm gonna click the file, and there we have it. Now you have to insert. Yes. And this is the website template. I already create everything for you. The colors, the images, the effects, the animations, everything is already done for you. You just have to go, put your text, put your branding, your colors, your images, everything, okay? So as you can see, it's pretty clean, nice, easy to work with. So I'm gonna show you how to edit every section. So let's start with the hero, okay? We just have to make some small changes. So we're gonna click the hero section and we're gonna go to style, choose the image, and there we have it. Really simple with the letters and all that. Now here, the same, we're gonna add an image here. This is the about section, and as you can see, this is an entire section that is divided in two columns, this one and this one. So in this column, I just add the widget heading for this one, divider, that is this little line here, and text editor, that is basically this one. And for this, I just grab this image and I put it here. Simple as that. It's just that. So I'm gonna erase that one, and I'm gonna choose my image, and this is the image I have for the about section, and there we have it. I add some border here. It's really simple to do it. Just select that section, go to style, scroll down, and you can see border type solid and width 3. You can see that this is how I do that. So it's really simple. So here you can add your name, your text, everything. Okay, I noticed I didn't use the text heading here. I use the text editor, and the reason why, as you can see, I did with text editor, is the reason why I use this widget and not the heading is because with the heading I can differentiate these colors. So with the text editor I can change this color here, and I can change the color. I can add red, whatever I want here. Okay, Control C, and basically that's the reason why I use the text editor. I don't use the text heading. Well, so basically that's it. So going down and the programs, you can show your businesses here, your services, whatever you are promoting, whatever you are offering. So in this case, we're gonna select the entire section. I have a background for this one, so we're gonna go to style and we're gonna choose image, and this one is, I think it is this one, yeah. And there we have it. This is the background I have for this, and I think I have an overlay. Yeah, I have an overlay. As you can see, is everything set up, guys, as I told you. Okay, as you can see, I have the elements here, and this is different. This is the inner section. As you can see, this is the main section and this is an inner section. The reason I create an inner section is because I need to create 4 different columns. As you can see, inside those columns I add the element called image box. So you search here image box, you grab it and you paste it there. It's really simple. I already edit the title and the text and I add this button. So I'm gonna delete this and just basically I need to add right now an image. Gymnastic, this is the one for that program. And take in mind that all the images that you're going to use in these columns, they have to be with the same size. Otherwise, it's gonna look disproportionate. So take that in mind. Make sure that the pictures are the same size. So as you can see, here is the image. The title, description, I just wrote gymnastics. And you can write a little description talking about your product, your service, in this case, about the program. And you can put a link here. There's maybe you have another page where you talk more about that specific product, that specific program. You can redirect people to that specific page. So this is where you do that. In the style, it's just like, for example, spacing. I just leave it at 20. As you can see, just move here. I'm gonna leave it in 20. And there we go. And the image width, just however you want. I just like to full width 100. And animation, hover animation, as you can see when I go there, is grow. So there are different animations you can use, push, something like that. You can play around here, choose the one that you like the most. I just like grow. And the content, just the same as we did in the text editor. You can change the title, spacing, all that. You can do it here. As well as the color, you can change the colors however you want. Here. Typography style, everything is just like the same. I use the same font style. And the description, that is for this one, the same, the color, typography. And there you have it. That's how you're gonna change that. So I'm gonna change all of this real quick so you can see how they look. So there we have it. Those are all our programs. This is how I did it. I add this button, and here use just the same as I show you how to change the buttons in the hero section. It's just the same here. Just choose the button, you drag it and you drop it wherever you want. So here as well you can put a link to the specific page about that program, and the different style, the animation, all that is the same. So we're gonna continue to the other section. A quick tip I'm going to give you, as you can see, is almost the same structure as this one. What changed is just the background and all that, but basically this is the same structure. The only thing that is different is the intersection. As you can see, I'm using here 4 columns with the widget called image box, but here it's just basically the same, this, and the intersection I'm using 2 columns and 2 columns here, and the widget I'm using is called team members. So basically you can just duplicate this. Click here and click on duplicate. So you're gonna see that's gonna duplicate, and you can basically just erase this section, and basically you can change the background. Click here, style, and erase the background here. Just put another color, something like that. You can add an intersection. Let's say that you want to add an intersection, and just put it here, and you have 2 columns, right? Then what you have to add is team member. You want to search for team member widget, drag it and drop it that here, and there you have it. This is exactly what I did here, okay? Just for you to speed up the process, that's something you can do. And you can copy this, okay? If you already have all this, you can just duplicate this one as well. Duplicate, and you have with that here, okay? It's really simple. So I'm going to erase this. So now it's just the same here. The only thing that changed is the widget that is called team member, And in team member, I can choose my avatar. I already have the avatars that I'm going to use, where basically the team member are the coaches. And team member content, in the name you can put the name of that person, the job position, in this case she is the CrossFit coach, and a description about that specific job. And the same here with the socials. You can see you have the socials here. You can add the link to their Facebook page, their Twitter, Instagram. If they don't have Instagram, you can change a different icon. For example, there are different icons you can choose. Let's say that they have YouTube, just search for YouTube, you can use YouTube and something like that, right? And then once you do that, you just paste the link here, okay, the link URL specifically to that social media account. Or if you want to hide it, just click here and then put it there. And with the style, I just have it in circle, but you can have center style. It's not that big difference, it just looks smaller. So I choose circle style. And the height, I didn't touch that. So the alignment of the names, social and all that. In the center, content, I don't touch that. It looks good like that. In the team member image style, I don't touch anything there. I just leave it like that. But you can, for example, you want to round the avatar, you can just click on here, but just leave it like it is. Typography, the same structure, the color, the typography style, the size, everything, just do it there. The members position, you can edit that. Every section you can edit it here. So the social profile style, this is the icon size, how big you want the icon to be. I think it was 35. And social profile spacing, this is just the spacing. And the social icon here as well, you can use the spacing here, all that you can edit it. Just play around, so you have to play around, get to know the interface, the icon color, whatever you want. Let's say that you want to change it blue, all that here. What else? Background color. You put a background in the icon. So I'm just gonna clear this, I don't wanna use that. And basically that's it, just play around. And I'm gonna do just the same with all these sections. So there we have it, these are the team members. And this is how you can add your team to your business, to your website. Moving on to the other section, there is the client's testimonials. And where basically you can see that it is 3 columns, and in each column there is a testimonial widget where basically it all starts with a quote of what people is saying, and choose an image. You can put the name, as you can see here, and the title, which I write something like, maybe this girl trained with one of our trainers. I put something like that. She trained with John. You can add link to this testimonial. Maybe you have another page full of people, or specifically this person giving you a video review or an entire testimonial about this specific trainer, something like that. And with the style, the content, you can change the color, the typography, which is this, the image, you can make it bigger, smaller, however you want. Border type, I'm not using border here. The name, same here, just edit the color, the text, typography, all that is the same. The title is practically self-explanatory. And yeah, the difference here is that I put a background image. So I'm gonna choose that background image here, which is this one. Insert that, and there you have it. It already have the background overlay, which is a black with 0.5 opacity, and I'm just gonna do the other ones. There we have it. This is the testimonial section. So now we're gonna move on to the latest news. Here is where people are gonna see our blog post. So right now I don't have any, so I need to go and create a blog post. So we need to go back and go to the WordPress dashboard. Then we gotta go to post and add new. Actually, we're going to create 3 blog posts. So we're gonna open 3 tabs. Okay, so I'm just gonna do something real quick here, like bar fat in 30 days, something like that. And I'm gonna write a dummy text and publish. Okay, I'm gonna give this one, and the other one, it could be something like publish and publish. I'm gonna close this tab, and the last one is gonna be something like that. Publish and publish. We're gonna close this tab. We're gonna refresh this page, and we're gonna see that we have our 3 posts here. So we're gonna go back to Elementor. We're gonna refresh this page. We're gonna scroll down, and as you can see, there is our 3 blog posts we just created. So as simple as that, you create a blog post, guys, and yeah, this is a widget just specifically for post grids. Here you can just change how many posts per page you want to show up. I only have 3 and the sample one, but that doesn't really matter, so I'm just gonna leave it in 3. And I almost forgot, we need to set up a featured image for each of these posts. So we gotta go do that, and we're gonna go back to the WordPress dashboard. We're gonna go to post, we're gonna open each one of them, and we're going to set up a featured image. So here we're gonna look for a featured image. It's gonna be something like this. Okay, update. I'm gonna close here. I'm gonna set for this one, update, and the last one, game muscle. Okay, so, and I'm gonna close these tabs. We're gonna go to Elementor page. We're gonna refresh, and we're gonna scroll down, and there we have it, the blog post with the featured images. So basically that's it. Now we're gonna move on to the other section. In this section, we are going to set up the lead magnet. So as you can see, we're giving away a 20-day challenge to burn belly fat. Most of the website I've seen, they put newsletter. That doesn't work anymore. If you want to get people's email addresses, you need to give something in exchange. So I highly recommend setting up a lead magnet, and you need to start collecting people's email addresses. This is super important for any type of business you are into, okay? So we're gonna do that right now. We're gonna go back to the WordPress dashboard, and we're gonna look for the plugin WP Forms. So we're gonna go to all forms, and we're gonna click on add new. We're gonna choose the newsletter sign up, and this is it. I don't really gonna need the name, I just need the email address, so I'm gonna erase this, and I just gonna need the email. Maybe you want to change the name, I don't know, maybe something like lead magnet. This doesn't really matter because the visitors won't see this, but just for you to have a reference. And here we can change this, maybe instead of submit, just send, and sending. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna save the work, And what's gonna happen next is that every person that subscribed to get your challenge, you're gonna receive a notification on the email address you use to sign up with Bluehost with WordPress. It's the same. But this is not the right way to do it. You need to send all those people into an email list. So you can send broadcast emails and set automated message. All the time a person want to get your challenge, you don't have to be immediately sending the email address with a challenge. No, you have to automate all that. In order to do that, we need to get an email marketing software. So we go to marketing, and as you can see, these are all the email marketing services you can use with WP So the one that I use is GetResponse because it's really easy to use. I like it. I can make amazing workflows, and actually it's pretty affordable. It's just $15 a month if you have an email list size of 1,000 people, which is pretty good. You can also have a free trial of 30 days, so you can go test it with no worries. You can get to know the interface and try to work with all the features you have there. I highly recommend going for it. I'm gonna leave a link down below if you wanna go check it out. So going back to WP basically this is where you connect the email marketing provider. We're using the free version of this plugin, so the only one available you can use for free is Constant Contact. It's up to you if you want to try it. And this is one of the reasons I recommend getting the pro version of Elementor, because you don't need to be paying a monthly fee for just a plugin that's gonna allow you to do one functionality. With the pro version, you can add as many email marketing software, and it not only allow you to connect your email marketing service, but also do other several stuff that you're gonna need for your business, for your website. So go ahead, try to get the pro version of Elementor and use an email marketing service. I recommend GetResponse. So now we're gonna save this. We're gonna go back to Elementor. We're gonna refresh, scroll down, and when I click here in the widget WP form, we're gonna choose the form lead magnet. And as you can see, there it is. It doesn't look good like that, but if we close this, you're gonna see that it looks good. So there you have it. This is how you do this. And you can here hide the title if you want. The title of the form, you're gonna hide that. I already set up everything here, the style. I didn't do much here. I just changed a bit with the labels, just the text color. You can change that here. You can see it changed here. I'm going to set it in white, and basically just that, the bottom, the width, all that, you do it here. Is everything set up for you in this form? You have to paste the form, change your colors and all that. So this is how you do it. And in this section you can see that I have a gradient. So we're gonna click here and you're gonna go to style, and in background I have set up for gradient. So the first color is black, which is this one, and the second color is my branding color, which is the kind of light blue. So this is how you work the location. You move here, something like that. Let's set it up 35. The location is just you wanna move the other color here, and the angle. Let's move around here. Yeah. And you can use a type, maybe radial. So you can start using here, top right, all that. You can go play around here. So basically that's how I do this. And I have social icons. Just click here. I just use the widget social icons, and I just drag it and drop it here. So you can have Facebook, you can change it if you want, maybe put Instagram, YouTube. Just like I showed you before, you can put the URL to your YouTube channel, something like that. And basically that's it. Having said that, now we're gonna move on to the other section, which is the pricing. So here in the pricing is just basically the same. The section, the title here, this line, and the inner section with 3 columns. So inside that column we have the widget, that is called pricing table. And you're gonna have settings, which I have pricing table. There are different styles. I have the default one, and the title, which is 5 sessions a week, which is this one. Price, I have a price of 500, and I choose to have a sale price, which the sale price is 400, as you can see here. Pricing currency, you can change that as well. The position, you can move the position of the currency however you want. The price period, every month, and the period separator, which is this slash that you're gonna see here. Now the features are just what you're gonna offer inside the plan. We have one free week. You just write what you're gonna offer here, list item. Simple as that. If you want to copy that, just click here. It's gonna copy the same one. And the bottom, it has the same effect, the hover effect that I teach you how to do it before. And you can hide the button if you want. Also here you put the text and the button link, which I set up this. If, for example, I click here, it's gonna direct me to this contact form, which I haven't created yet. So how I do that? You can see that here it says a hashtag contact. So if this is my contact section, I need to set up this as my contact section. So I'm gonna click on these 6 dots, and we're gonna go to advanced, and we're gonna see that CSS ID, it says that it's contact. So that means that entire section is gonna be identified as a contact. So basically it's just the same as here. This section I had named it like pricing. So if I go to the top, I click on get started, it's gonna send me to the pricing table, because inside that button, as you can see, I had a hashtag pricing, and the pricing section is this one. So I hope you understand how it works. It's really simple, and that's how you create the jump buttons to the sections. And now for the style, I set up an image background for this section. So we're gonna go to these 6 dots, we're gonna go to style, and we're gonna erase this. We're not using black, and we're gonna choose an image that is this one, and there we have it. And as you can see, it looks like a kind of transparent, the pricing tables. So you're just gonna click here, and we're gonna go to the background color. So I set up this as a white, and if you want to give that transparent aspect, we just gonna move this here. So you can see it becomes completely transparent. So this is how you do that. So there we go. And for the border radius, you just have to go here where it says border radius, and you just change it. As you can see, it's gonna change. There it looks square, and I just leave it in 18. There we go. And that's basically how you create and edit the pricing table here. Now we're gonna go to the last section, which is the contact or let's chat. In here we're gonna do almost the same thing as we did with the lead magnet. So we're gonna go back to the WordPress dashboard. We perform all forms. As we can see, we have the first form, which is the lead magnet. Now we're gonna go and wanna create another one. Add new, and this time we're gonna go for simple contact form, which is this one. And we're gonna use all these. We're just gonna add another section. So we're gonna choose multiple choices. And in here we can just name the different pricing tables we have. So when I click here, 1 free week, the other one is 3 sessions a week. I'm gonna change the label, like choose your plan. So once we do this, we're gonna receive notifications, the emails, in our email address that we provide when we log in with WordPress or Bluehost. If you want to change it to another address, you go to settings, notifications, and send to email address. You can put another email here and it's gonna be sent to that address. And also you can change the email subject. Maybe you want to set something like contact form or let's chat, something that you can identify. And the name, this is what you're gonna receive. So you can put something like website contact or website let's chat, the number of the section, something like that. You're gonna click on save. We're gonna go back to Elementor. And always when you are editing your website, remember to click on update. In that way, if for some random reason your website or your internet stop working, you wanna have your work saved. So always update when you finish a section, when you finish a progress in your website. So we're gonna click update, we're gonna refresh, we're gonna go down, we're gonna click this section, which is a WP form section. We're gonna select the form, we're gonna click on simple contact form. And as you can see, is this one. Here you can change the name. As you can see here, maybe we can change this color. We're gonna go to style and we're gonna go to labels. We're gonna put a black color here and you can see it change. And basically you can see it looks good. You can change the background. You can see here, you can change the background however you want here. But I really like it with this gray color. So we're gonna leave it like that. You can change the radius here. As you can see here, it is rounded, so you can change that here in border radius. I have it in 15, but if I erase everything, you're gonna see that it became like that. So we're gonna leave it normal. There we go. And basically that's it. That's how you create a contact form. Now once we've done that, we're gonna go to step number 4, edit your header and footer. So first make sure to update this to save the work. Okay, now we gotta go to, remember that we leave this open, this tab open, where basically it's like the theme editor where we can edit things about the theme, and basically where we're going to edit the header and the footer. So right now I'm gonna add a logo, create some menu. I'm gonna change the color background of this header and I'm gonna get rid of this top bar. So we're gonna add the logo here. So we're gonna go to header and we're gonna click on logo and select logo. Upload file, select file, and we're gonna unlock these two because we're gonna use them. And by the way, I create this logo using a completely free online software called Logo Maker. So if you want to create a logo for free, I create a video where I show you how to do it with this software. There's gonna be a link in the description below. So let's continue. Okay, select the logo and select. Let's keep cropping. We're gonna edit the max width, so we're gonna make a little bit smaller. Okay, 300 is okay. So now we're gonna go back, we're gonna go to general, and we're gonna choose height. Height, maybe we're gonna give this 100. And the background color, we're gonna change it to black. There we go. And we're gonna get rid of this line, this border line, so we're gonna uncheck this header border bottom. And there we go. Now we're gonna go back, and we're gonna click on top bar, general, enable top bar. So we're gonna erase that top bar here. Okay, now we're gonna go back again, and we're gonna go to menus, and we're gonna create a menu. Create new menu. Just gonna call this main menu. And we're gonna choose in the main. Next. Now we're gonna add items. By default, it opens the pages. We have posts, we have categories, tags, and all this, custom links. But we won't create pages. We're gonna create custom links. So we're gonna go to custom links and we're gonna name this, let's say, programs, which are the programs that we have, CrossFit, gymnastics, all that. And the URL is basically, we're gonna create a jump button as I show you. So we're gonna hashtag this and we're gonna write programs. Add to menu, about, the theme, news, where is the blog, pricings, and the last one, contact. And we also can rearrange the structure. Maybe we want this one to be here, we just move that here, or this one here, we just move it there. And you can arrange them however you want. I like to keep it like that in order. And we can hide controls here, and we can see how it looks, and we can see that there is our menu. Okay, so we're gonna make this a little bit bigger, and we're gonna change the color of these letters. So we're gonna go back, typography, main menu. We have different fonts here, but I'm just gonna leave it in default. I'm just gonna change the bold. So we're gonna go to choose a bold, and the font size maybe, let's try a 15. Yeah, looks good like 15. We can change the letter spacing as well, but I think it looks good like that. You can change the text as well. Here in text transfer, you can change it to capitalize, lowercase, uppercase. I like to have the menu in uppercase letters. And the font style, you can have italic if you want as well, but I'm just gonna leave it in default. Then we're gonna go back, and we're gonna go to header menu, and we're gonna go to link color. We're gonna change that to white, and now you can see the white here. And the hover, maybe you want to change this into your colors branding. So I'm gonna paste the same color code that I have here in the logo, in the buttons. So I'm gonna change that to the color here, and as you can see, it's with the same color. And also, you can erase the search icon. You can see that here is a search icon. You can disable it if you want, but I think that it looks good like that, so I'm gonna leave it. And there we go. That's how you edit your top menu. This is how it looks. So I think it looks good with all that. So now we have to save the work, and when I click on publish. Now we gotta go and edit the footer. So we're gonna go back, and we're gonna scroll down. We're gonna go to footer widget. We're gonna see here. You're gonna see this is the footer where it says copyright, and here, I don't know if you can see it, this is like a gray section. We're gonna get rid of this. So in the footer widgets, we're gonna click enable footer widget, and it's gone. Now we're gonna go back, and we're gonna go to footer bottom, and as you can see, the copyright here and the Ocean WP date, this is just a code, leave it like that. And here, Ocean WP team by Nick, we're gonna erase this, and you're gonna write just the name of the website. And I see that it didn't change the date, I don't know why, but let's fix this. So copyright, works fitness, okay, it looks better like that. When I publish this. Oh, something I almost forgot, we need to edit the site icon. The site icon is just basically the logo. You can see here in the tabs, I have 3 tabs here, and these 3 tabs has an icon that is the WordPress icon. So we're gonna change that for our logo icon. So we gotta go to site identity, and we're gonna select icon, choose this one, select, and there we have it. As you can see, it changed. Now the site icon is different. It's the logo that we have. So basically that's all. I'm gonna publish this and we're gonna go to step number 5, edit for mobile and tablet. We're gonna go back to Elementor, we're gonna refresh this page and we're almost done. Now we're gonna see how it looks on a mobile. It's super important that your website has to be responsive with tablets, with mobile, because nowadays over 54% of global traffic comes from mobile devices. It's highly important to have this optimized for mobile. As you can see here, it says responsive mode and we have tablet, mobile. Let's see how it looks in mobile. And okay, I need to fix this logo here, but everything looks really nice. I spent a while editing this just to make look in mobile, so I think it's looking good. The theme, the effect, yeah, is really responsive. Yeah, there we have it. That is our website. Now let's gonna fix that logo real quick. So we gotta go to the theme editor here. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go to header, logo. We're gonna set this in mobile and we're gonna change this. As you can see, it has different icons. Here you have the desktop, the tablet, and the mobiles. If I choose here, it's gonna edit for the tablet. And I'm gonna choose here for the mobile, for the phone. I'm gonna change this here. Okay, it looks good like that. So I'm gonna publish this. Now we're gonna go back to Elementor. We're gonna refresh the page. Let's see how it looks in mobile. And there we have it. It looks better. So in tablets, nice, as you can see. It's also looking good. It's just some margin that we have to fix here. But in general, everything is looking good. And we're gonna fix this. Let's go here, style. There we go. And as you can see, it changed. In the tablet, it select this little icon that it look like a tablet. That it means that it's just gonna edit in the tablet version. So we're gonna fix this one as well. No, style. And image spacing, I'm gonna fix this here. There we go. And now let's see how it looks in mobile. Maybe it didn't change anything. Okay, it looks good. Okay, so cool. Now it's completely responsive in tablet and mobile. So this is how you edit this, guys. It's really simple. And yeah, the website is ready to go, ready for you to edit your stuff. Okay, here is another problem here. It's gonna edit this margin here and labels. No, this is the bottom. It's gonna go to bottom. Let's gonna fix the width. Okay, here. There we go. Now let's see if it didn't change in the mobile. Okay, perfect. Desktop. Okay, looking good. All right. Well, that's it, guys. That's how you create the website. Now let's go to the WordPress dashboard. We're gonna visit site, open link in the tab. So this is the website. Let's see how it works. Click about, go to the about section, programs, to programs, theme. Let's go directly to the theme section, news. There we go. Pricing. Let's go directly to the pricing and contact. So as you can see, it's working really good. And basically that's it. That's how you create a website. with all the sections, the news, testimonials, everything that a website needs just in one single page. So this is it. Now the last step is just to publish the website. You have to click here in Coming Soon and just click on Launch Your Site. I won't do this right now because this is not the website for my personal domain name, but you just have to click on Launch Your Site and you're ready to go. Alright guys, that was how to create a website for your business. If you find it helpful, consider to subscribe to my channel, like this video, because YouTube really loves that and it's really gonna help my channel to grow. And if you want more tutorials about how to create a website and online presence for your business, click the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video. So thank you again for watching and see you in the next one.